Well, hello, ladies, and happy Valentine's Day to you guys. I feel like it's been way too long since I've done a video, and I've kind of gotten used to doing these every week. So, who knows what we'll do with these videos once we get done with the Rising Star program. But, like I said, I hope that you all are having a wonderful Valentine's Day and having a good week so far. I'm so glad the sun is shining today, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful day. And, even though I missed you guys during our break last week and doing the videos, I had an amazing time at the director retreat with our SED, Deanna Champagne, and it was at her house in North Carolina. And we learned a lot of things to help us with our businesses and to help you guys grow your businesses. But we also learned a lot about being women and the importance of taking care of ourselves. It's so easy for us to take care of our kids and our husband and other people in our life, but we put ourselves on the back burner, and we just talked about how important that was, that you have self-care for yourself in your life, that you take out time for yourself. If it's 30 minutes, if it's an hour, whatever you can do, and do something nice for yourself, because we need those type things to keep us going so we don't burn out. So it was just really, really good, and I enjoyed being with those women. And I know I sent out an email to my team about just how ladies were asking me about you guys and what we were doing to recruit, because they saw some of our numbers and some of our volume. And so that really was encouraging to me to know that these leaders in our business who are directors and above were asking, what is your team doing? What's your girls doing? And so I wanted to share that with you just so that you would be encouraged and know that you're doing something positive and that it is being noticed. And since I got back from the retreat, we have 2 weeks left, this week and one more week, and then we'll be done with our Rising Star video program. And I do hope that it's been something that you have been able to use and enjoy. And I have enjoyed doing these, and like I said, we will continue doing these in a more open team basis. But with 2 weeks left, when I left the retreat, I really felt like there are so many of you who are listening to these videos who have the potential to be a director. You have it, and you have people under you. If it's one, if it's two, if it's three, four, whatever it is. And I don't know if it's not a desire of your heart. I don't know if it's something that you're afraid of or something that you feel like you can't do or don't have time to do. I'm not really sure what it is, but I just want you to know that there is a tremendous value in being a director. And that is what I really want to share with you ladies this week, is that value of being a director. You get the opportunity to be in leadership. You get the opportunity to have a coach. You get the opportunity to find information out earlier and to have chances to win trips like the leadership incentive trip that is paid for you or for you and a guest. And that paid for means your hotel room, your flight, extra amenities. They give you extra cash. They give you product while you're there. They pay for your drinks. They pay for your food. They pay for your ride there, your ride back. They pay for everything on that leadership incentive trip. So there's that when you're a director and above. There's a camaraderie with leaders. If you like that, if you like to learn knowledge and to learn how to grow, you get to do that earlier and more often. There is perks like crazy, and I hope I don't get in trouble for doing this, but I just wanted to show you what directors get for hosting a CNC for February. I can hold this up. This is the big Pro duffel bag. Put that in here. Here it is. So we got that for free just for being a host for a Celebrate and Connect meeting. And a lot of times when we host meetings and a new catalog comes out, or we do a spring product premiere, they send us as directors the enrollment kit. That is our amenity. The $99 enrollment kit that has $300 worth of product in it, we get that for free just for hosting a Celebrate and Connect meeting. And we get other things as well. We get specific hostess exclusive items when we host meetings. There's just a lot of perks. So if you love product, that is a huge perk for being a director. Another perk for being a director is your income goes up. And I know that several of you are in this business to help your family, to pay off debt. You want to save for a vacation. You want to pay off medical bills. You want to help people in your family. You want to help give back. You want to take care of your kids in college. There's just a lot of things that you want to do. You might want to retire. And so your paycheck goes up big time. when you're a director. You go from making 25% commission to 28%, and then you make 3% commission on your personal recruits and their recruits, and etc. So your money increases, and I'm going to go back and look and see what my first check was as a director. But I know when I got it, it made a huge difference for me and for my life. And I can tell you as well that you also have the perk of getting a one-time bonus as a director of $1,000. And I know I've told you ladies the story a gazillion times, but I want to connect with you somehow, if it's just through you seeing my face telling the story or through the story itself. But I know that I told you that my goal was to get that $1,000 bonus, a one-time bonus. I had one shot at it, and I was not going to miss out on that. And I figured it up, and I knew it would hit, and I get paid for it right around my mom's birthday. And most of you are all moms, or you have people in your life that you take care of, and you know that we, like I said earlier, we put ourselves back and put others first. And I wanted to put my mom first. For one time in her life, I wanted to put her first. And I took her shopping, and I surprised her with that, and just let her shop, and took her to Cheesecake Factory because we both love Cheesecake Factory. And it was a beautiful, wonderful day, and my mom was touched so much in her heart by that. And it touched me too to have that time with my mom, because I've never seen her with that kind of freedom before to just shop. She's always looking at the price tags, and she'll buy stuff, and then 2 days later she'll take it back because she's guilted herself out of it, which I know that we've all done that before. But to have the freedom to say, okay, Mom, this is your day. You go and you buy and you do whatever you want to do. And to have fun with her in that way I will never forget that memory, and I don't think that she will either. So think about that. What could you do with $1,000? You could put that back for a trip to Disney World for your family. You could put that back to pay maybe for your kids' books at school. You could put that back to pay a medical bill off, to give to your church. I know, for example, our church is digging water holes in Haiti, and I just think, what would $1,000 do to help people there in Haiti? So that we have that huge potential to have that income, to give back, to do more for ourselves, to reward ourselves. There's one of you who is DIQing and is about to promote to director, and we've been talking about what she's going to do with her bonus, and just about the things that she was going to do. And I told her, I said, you make sure that you take a little bit and do something fun for yourself. You reward yourself, because we need to do that and know how far we've come. So there is that benefit of being a director. And I know that some of you sometimes look at me and you're like, you do all this stuff, I don't know if I could do what you do. And to be honest with you, I probably do a little more than what I'm supposed to do, just in my personality to do that. But when you're a director, the only things that are required of you to not lose your directorship is to do your $1,000 and team volume of $4,000 once every 3 months. That's it. Those are your requirements as a director. And if you only do it once every 3 months, and you only get paid as a director once every 3 months. So, of course, I encourage you to do the director volume month after month after month, so you don't miss that money, because it's just left there. So those are the 2 requirements to do that. And send out a monthly newsletter is a good thing to do to your team, to just stay in contact with them. I'll tell you, 9 times out of 10, they will not respond to that email. So you will have to come to terms with that. You can set up coaching calls like I've done with you ladies, or you can find out what works best for your team. If texting works, if a phone call works, face-to-face, email, or Facebook, whatever way works best for your team, then you can find that out. I like to send out welcome cards to new team members. But again, I didn't do all that stuff when I first started out as a director. When I started as a director, I had no help. Nobody to help me, nobody to guide me, and I just felt like a fish out of water. But I knew the advantages of it, and I knew that it was a learning process, and I had come that far, and surely I could get farther if I just learned one step at a time. If I got on 31today.com and looked at things and asked people for help, I knew I would be okay. So a lot of the things that I do right now, know that I did not do that when I first started. It was a little bit at a time, one bite at a time. Like I put on my Facebook status the other day, slow and steady wins the race. So if that's something that is stopping you from wanting to be a director, go ahead and know. Take that expectation off of yourself that you have to do what I do. I did not do any of this stuff when I first started. I might have been emailing people and said, okay, these are our numbers for the month. This person was top in sales, top in recruiting, and that was it. And then I would stay in touch with people from time to time. But most of you have joined my team since I've been a director a year or longer. So you're seeing what I've been getting myself into routine to do. So know that this is not what I started out doing. So take that expectation off yourself and breathe easy, deep breath. And know, okay, so I can just do this and take it one step at a time. You want to focus first on getting your team volume, $4,000 a month, $1,000 for personal. You got to have 4 qualified personal recruits under you at all times. I recommend 5 or more. Never stop recruiting ever, even when you're a director. Always recruit, because that makes sure you have a firm foundation in your business. And then you have to want it. And if you're doing this program because you like to learn, you like to grow, but you don't have a desire to be a director, you're not going to hurt my feelings at all. But you have to want deep down inside to know, okay, I want leadership. I want that extra income. I want to build a team. I want to learn. I want those incentives. I want those extra bags. So you've got to make that decision for yourself. I cannot do it for you, and it's got to come from you. Yes, I want to be a director or above. And that is very important. And once you can decide that, then we can know what to do from there. And so, that's really what this video is about, is do you want it? Do you want leadership? Do you want to be a director? Do you want $1,000 bonus? Do you want to promote other directors and get $1,000 bonus off of them when they do the director qualifications to get that bonus? Do you want incentive trips? Do you want the opportunity to earn extra product? Do you want to grow your team? Do you want to have that to save money quicker for a family trip, to pay off debt faster through doing something like this? That is what this is all about. And so these are your tasks for this week. And you have 5 tasks as usual. And the first task is to ask yourself, do I want to be a director? Do I want to be a director? And I want you to tell me your answer, yes or no. If you don't, I promise you're not going to hurt my feelings. I want this for you ladies because I see the benefit of it. I think when I was a director, my minimum paycheck when I started out as a director and grew into it was around $1,000 to $1,500 a month. And that was big for me because with a child development degree, I never made that much money with my degree. So to do that with this business blew my mind. And there were months that I would make around $1,500 to $2,000 depending on team volume and how I did personally. So just think about what that extra income would do for you, $1,000 to $1,500 every month, just like clockwork, because you're doing the requirements and then you're growing and it's getting bigger and it's getting better. So decide, do I want to be a director? And just let me know. You can text me, you can tell me on our coaching call, email me, Facebook me. Again, I'm not going to ask you. You're going to have to tell me by next Thursday. Do I want to be a director? Yes or no? Second, I want you to go to the spring planner for this month. And there is a webinar on there that I want you to sign up for, Recruiting with Confidence. And this was the training class that I did at National Conference last year. And it is a great training. And I love webinars because you can carry your computer around you or do other things while you're listening to it. And I tell you about being on the phone. So they are great, and it's a visual aid. I love visual things, and it can kind of show you about that, because you need to have confidence when you're recruiting, because you can do this. You can talk to people about joining your team and letting them know you want them on your team. 3, I want you to watch the video under that webinar called Guide Potential Recruits to a Decision. 8-minute video. That's it. I want you to listen to that and give me 3 takeaways on it. 4th, I want you to find an inspirational quote and put it on your Facebook as your status one day. And make sure you let me know that you did that. Something that inspires you. And then 5, I want you to try to book one party for March and one party for April. And the reason I do these things is because I want you to be consistent in your booking so that you're used to it. Your calendar is never empty. And I hope that this is encouraging, and I hope this is making you think and pushing you to grow, because you can do more with your business if you want it and if you believe in it. So I'm looking forward to coaching calls, and this will probably be we'll have one more week of coaching calls and then one more video, and then I'm going to Disney World after that, thanks to 31 with my family. So I truly enjoyed this video process with you ladies, and I am praying for you and your businesses. I believe that you can do this. You do have to dream big, and you do have to set goals with timelines, and you can do this, ladies. You can be a director and beyond if you want it. So be blessed, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.